also known as the oral cavity, right? Then where? What's that? Come on, you need to be, which one? Well, before the esophagus, where does it go? Oral pharynx, right? And then it goes into the
esophagus.
Laryngopharynx just temporarily, and then it goes into the esophagus, and then where?
Stomach.
Yeah, it passes through the lower, you don't have to mention the sphincters, but yes, it passes through the lower esophageal sphincter, gets into the what? Stomach. Then it passes through what sphincter to get into the next part? Pyloric sphincter. And then what's the first part? The duodenum or the duodenum, which means what in Latin? Anyone see it in the textbook? It translates into like 12 finger breadths or something. Duodenum means 12 fingers or something, because I guess when they first studied it, somebody like put his hands together and said, hey, this looks about 12 finger breadths long. Anyway, duodenum, then what comes next? Jejunum, and then ileum, and then what? Starts with a C. Cecum, then what? Ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, rectum, and then anal canal, and then the anus. All right, so we've gone from the mouth all the way up. Okay. Also, make sure you know the organs that are retroperitoneal. Okay, it's listed there. All right. So on the models, let's see here. Let me point out some things. You tell me. You tell me some of these things too. So let's go back to our friend the sagittal face model. Is anyone as sick of seeing this as I am? Let's see here. Just can't get rid of me. All right. All right. So I don't even know the best part to look here, but I'll figure it out. All right. So what's this structure here? Tongue. Well, I didn't say they were going to be tough questions. I just said I'm going to ask questions. All right, hold on a second. Actually, let me turn off this other light here. Is that any better? Yes. All right. Yep. The tongue. What is this area again? Oropharynx. Okay, good. And what about from here up? Nasopharynx. And then from there down? Laryngopharynx. Good, good. Okay. This tube back here is that's the esophagus. What's this structure here? That's the larynx. Okay, good. Not really showing it here per se. I would say probably around in here where that little muscle is would represent the upper esophageal sphincter. I don't know if there's a good model for that or not. I'd probably have to show you like some figure from the textbook if I want to ask you about that. Okay. What is this bony area here called? Hard palate, and then this soft tissue is soft palate. Duh. What does this little structure here represent? Uvula. Good, good. Do I have to point to the teeth and ask you if they're teeth? No. All right. It's funny. I think
Where's
there's
the posterior nares?
The posterior nares is just back here.
Oh, it's like the same area as the auditory tube?
Well, the auditory tube is coming in lateral. I mean, this space here, if you picture the space that's dividing the nasal cavity from the nasopharynx. So this is nasopharynx. This is nasal cavity. The space that divides them would be the posterior nares. All right? And there's going to be a right and a left posterior nares because you have a septum down the middle. Right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mouth, labial frenulum. All right. I don't know that I can really show it on this model too well. I probably have to use a picture. But that's that little thing on your thing that holds your lip, your upper lip, and your lower lip. Right, that little bit of skin. It can get ripped, I guess, if you get hit in the face. So don't rip it. It'll just cause pain and suffering. Oral cavity, fauces. What's the fauces? It's just a fancy word for this opening. I was laughing with one of the other professors who was also a doctor that in our lifetime we don't think we've ever heard anyone refer to it as the fauces and how utterly stupid it is to teach you guys this. But hey, you know what? That's another topic. So anyway, that's the fauces right there. The connecting spot between the oral cavity and then the oropharynx, the opening. Hard and soft palate, okay. I swear there's a better model to show you guys the glands. I think it might be, hold on a second. Let me just see if there's another model here.
Sure.
Come on, I don't want to start another video. Okay, I guess I have to start another one.